Well, we have been talking about gold smuggling now, haven't we, for the past couple of days? Like what you was pointing out, because this was a sandalwood actress, people are now talking about it. There are so many that evade detection at airports when they're smuggling goods, especially gold. Now, gold smuggling through Indian airports has surged, and authorities are struggling to contain it. Take a look at this. Over 11,000 kilograms of gold worth 3,122 crore rupees has been seized in the last 5 years across 16,555 different smuggling cases. And despite crackdowns, more than 50% of smugglers managed to escape detection, making this a booming illegal trade. 2018 to 2019, that year saw 67% spike in cases. The very next year, 2019 to 2020, there was the highest seizure worth 858 crore rupees. About 8,401 people were booked for smuggling, and 50% smugglers evade detection at airports. At least that's what the data tells us. Let's also take a closer look at why gold smuggling never gets plugged, especially at airports. Why airports alone? Well, airports have become a hotbed for gold smuggling, with Mumbai, Kerala, and the national capital, Delhi, these airports leading in gold seizures. The Mumbai International Airport alone recorded a 73% increase in gold seizures in the financial year 2024, but officials admit only a fraction of smuggling attempts are caught. Smugglers recruit foreigners, especially from Sudan, Nigeria, Thailand. Many of them are women from impoverished backgrounds willing to take the risk. But then again, there are clever tactics and concealment methods that these smugglers use. Customs and DRI, the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence officials, have uncovered shocking new ways smugglers hide gold, including gold disguised as shampoo, baby powder, and pancake mix. That's right, hidden inside bicycle frames, suitcase linings, and wheelchair parts. Gold is sometimes smuggled in bras, wigs, diapers, undergarments, and even inside the human body. Authorities say some melt gold into seed-shaped chips as well to hide in dates and capsules, whilst others mix these gold granules with other metals. And the latest trend? Well, foreign nationals are smuggling drugs into India and carrying foreign currency back as part of a larger network. Now, there are several reasons for this, but one of the major reasons is Mumbai city, considered a big market and a hub of syndicates. We're also learning that the government raised import duty on gold from 7.5% to 12.5% in July 2022 to curb the rising imports. And with an additional 3% GST, consumers pay 18.45% tax on refined gold. And if the gold price is considered 72,000 rupees per 10 grams, smuggling the same quantity reduces the cost to 58 to 60,000 rupees. Now, whilst gold seizures have increased by about 67% over the last 5 years, the sheer scale of operation means many smugglers slip through the cracks. The Enforcement Directorate and custom officials are stepping up digital profiling, using travel histories and AI-driven screening to catch repeat offenders. The big question remains, will stricter policies and enforcement finally plug the smuggling loophole, or is this just the tip of the iceberg like we were talking about? Captain S.S. Panisar, former Regional Director, Madras Indian Airlines, and former Director of Flight Safety at the Indian Airlines, with us on the broadcast here. A very warm welcome to you, Captain. Always a pleasure to have you with us on News 9. Captain, help the viewers understand why the massive uptick in gold smuggling, and what is it that the tax and the custom duties and the custom officials can do more in terms of preventing such smuggling and smugglers evade detection. I understand there's a lot of crowd at airport. Today you've got massive technologies as well. What is it? What kind of techniques do these smugglers use, and what can the customs officials do more to curb this practice?
Well, let me tell you what they said. You have explained it very well. You have heard it properly. The smuggling of gold is not a new item, it's a very old item, and it has been done very high-level agencies in connivance. Our intelligence agencies, I cannot say they are. The information people are smuggling, they send them abroad. I can tell you one case, one aircraft coming out of Dubai to Calicut, it crashed. The pilot tried 3 times to land in spite of the very bad weather. money lender. He knew that there were the 30 kg gold on board. I even reported to the secretary, so why don't they have CBI inquiry? They never carried out CBI inquiry to find out. Now, this gold smuggling is done at a very, very high level. Agencies who are involved and they are properly trained. Most of the big airports, we have very good security, like Bombay, Delhi, but small airports like Cochin, Trivandrum, Varanasi, and some airports in South, where the smuggling watchdogs are not enough there to catch these people. But gold smuggling is very old, and very high level agencies are involved, and they have total connivance. It's not that without any connivance, this much of gold is being smuggled into the country. It is our intelligence agency. They want to catch everybody. Then most it is all done mostly with the connivance. You cannot bring 40, 50 kg. An ordinary passenger can bring only half a kg of gold in different forms. But
Well, a little bit of a technical difficulty over there with Captain S.S. Panisar's internet, but like he mentioned, it is not that easy as well. But even as we're talking about it not being easy, profiling continues. We're now using AI-driven screening to catch repeat offenders, and custom officials are stepping up their digital profiling. Travel histories are also taken into account because repeat offenders make sure that they do not travel on the same flying sector or use the same route when they're smuggling gold or are acting as mules. Mind you, drug traffickers and drug smugglers are also part of this gold smuggling nexus. Sometimes they bring drugs, take back gold, sometimes bring gold, take back money. Needless to say, custom officials doing the most they can at this point in time.